the stone. Ho, the stone. Gate is sealed and the pressure holds. Deep runes cut where the river rolls. Smoke in the beard and fire in the bone. No weak hand may wake the stone. Drum, drum, hold the stone. Barroom burns and the sparks are thrown.
Hi there, I'm back. My apologies. All right, so says I'm offline. Let me just refresh. That should fix it. So I apologize. I forgot to download all the assets that I purchased earlier. So I downloaded them. Now I'm going to go through my personal method for duplicating and renaming. I don't know if this is the right way to do things. I don't. But I don't like to just change the original file's names. I like to create my own files.
By the sign of the three-legged stag, raise one high, raise one low.
Just asking Chatty if that's stupid or if it's smart. All right, I also try to download as much raw as possible to get the highest quality stuff. I also made my dinner. I got some snacks. All right, so materials. First one is dirt ground. So we're gonna duplicate, rename it. Material instance. Oh, TLS. TLS. Dirt ground. The best practice: download fab asset, keep the original untouched, duplicate what you will actually use, rename the duplicate to my naming system, modify only to the duplicate. So I am doing what I should, apparently. Okay. Duplicate. TLS. Dirt ground. Now, we are going to be changing a lot of these. So duplicate. Sorry, this is some boring stuff. Dirt ground. Duplicate. Very repetitive until you have everything you need. Okay, got my 3 items there. Go back to fab. I'm hoping I can just hit back. Yes, I can. All right, so that was dirt ground. Stony soil's next. I can only get the high quality, but that's the best I can do. So, download that. Do the same thing. Duplicate. Mr. Stony ground. TLS. Stony. Sorry, this is stony soil. Stony soil. Yep. Textures. Ooh. This one's got a height map. Nice. They don't always have height maps. I found. Stony soil. I forgot my TLS. Okay. So that's my B. That's your base color. TLS. Stony soil. Perfect. I really should just start using the short keys. TLS. Stony soil. Duplicate. TLS. Stony soil. All right. We're gonna hit file. We're gonna save all. Just on 2 sets. Go back to fab. Go back. Soil dirt this time. Best I can do is high quality. Probably could have gotten that one for free, I think. In high quality. Okay. Materials. Duplicate. Roll D. TLS. This is soil dirt. Then we go to textures. Duplicate. Yep, this one's got a height map too. Cool. Gonna try to make this a little quicker. Copy. All right, that was my B. Duplicate. No, that's not gonna make it quicker. TLS, soil, dirt. Duplicate. TLS, soil, dirt, and I forgot my normal. N is for normal. TLS, soil, dirt. Look at that. All right. Get my little save. Go back to fab. All right, that was soil dirt. Now I want soil and fern. Still can only get the high quality. We will duplicate that. TLS. Soil. Fern. How do you spell fern? Fern is with an E and a capital F. Doesn't have to be a capital, but I like to get these right. I like to get my file names all correct. Did I do soil fern? Or did I do soil? Yeah, soil fern. Because I've spent a lot of time organizing my files and making sure that, you know, if Three-Legged Stag does actually make it into production, that the names make sense and you could follow what's actually happening. TLS, soil, fern. I think that'll be important down the road. I am building this. Make something. Okay, soil fern, done. Save. Go back to fab. That was soil and fern. Forest floor. High quality. Ooh, raw. There we go. It's gonna take an extra second. Okay. Materials. Forest floor. I always want to put 2 R's in forest. Living in the UK, I just like to do some things. Not every forest in the UK is spelled with 2 R's. Most aren't. Or maybe it's just a last name thing. Sloper. All right, we're almost done with this. I think we got a couple more to do. Yeah, that's right. TLS forest floor. All right, so that's forest floor. Back to Fab. That was that forest floor. Now it's this forest floor. Now I'm gonna have to name this one something slightly different. Looks like this one's got some good textures. Taking a second. All right, so we're going back to little handy cam. Okay, this one's taking a long time. It doesn't even have a height map. 3 by 3 meter. Displacement, specular bump, roughness, base color, normal, cavity. Okay, cool. All right, so what am I gonna change this one's name to? Duplicate. We're gonna call this TLS. Florist. Forest. Floor. It was very busy. We're just gonna call it B. Forest floor B. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, duplicate. A few more to do. There's going to be a lot of renaming though. TLS. Forest floor. B. But if you stick with me, you'll see why. TLS. Forest floor B. Okay. That's forest floor B is good. All right, so that was forest floor. And I thought I already downloaded this, but apparently not. Okay, dried grass coming in. Back to you. Okay, TLS, dry, grass, dried. Ooh, nice, height map as well. I love when it gives me a height map. TLS, grass, dried. I'm gonna have to rename my current grass. Nah, I don't need to do that. I'll be fine. TLS, grass, dried. Right. Duplicate. TLS. S. Try it. Alright, this is the last one. Yay! TLS. Grass. Dried. Alright, so now I've imported all of the textures and the materials that I want to use for this stream tonight. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to textures underscore TLS. These are all the ones that I have recently brought in. Okay, so we've got a couple of dirts, we've got that fern, forests, second forest floor, dried grass, soil, regular soil, and these are some stony soils that I was working on earlier. So these are all the TLS. Now, I think I also have some regular grass ones that I might have forgotten to put TLS on. So I'm just going to take a quick peek. Yeah, I forgot to put the TLS on those. Got them all for the dried grass. But I already have grassy layer kind of built, so we're not going to adjust that. Right? So, what are we going to start with? First of all, go back to selection mode. And if you didn't view the 3 minutes before this, let's go over what we're going to be doing. So here's my welcome. Tonight, I'm going to be finishing my landscape master material, and we're going to be adding some painting materials, and we're going to be fixing the current materials. Right now, I'm in almost all of them. I have 2 materials blending together to create the master material. That the master instance that feeds. Sorry, I'll just show you. So here's my rocky ground. I use 2 different material textures. I used a rocky ground material, and I used a scree material, and I use that to build my master rocky ground. Now, this is great. What I can't do, easily anyway, is separate it when I'm painting. So I can't use each individual layer. I could if I went back and I reused the material. If I went back and reused the material instance, which that is basically what I'm going to be doing when I'm creating the paint paths. But I want to make sure that I do it the right way. So I don't need that open. And this is my current master material. So, a couple of cool things in this. So, I've started my height, my slope mask. These 2 nodes here, not this one. That one does something different. But this one here, slope rocky granite start, slope rocky granite end. So that takes the grass here, which currently is this whole creation that goes into this node. I already started splitting this one up because originally that whole creation was in here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that is this, and I'm going to take the dried grass and I'm going to create a second ML, and we're going to make it so that I can blend those together, and that's going to be the MLTS grass version 2. I guess it's really going to be version 3. I'm going to keep it named as version 2. All right. Now, this one is pretty complex. I don't think I need to use this exactly. I think I can use one that I actually created for granite. So, these are the same. They have an ORM. The cool thing about these ones is that these have a worldwide ORM that go into world aligned texture, so it's 3 dimensions. But ORM gives me metallic roughness and ambient occlusion in this one texture. Now, you just saw I did just download some things with height maps. I haven't added height maps, so that's going to be an exciting new area for me, to be honest. And one of the things we're going to do, we're going to separate this into the two different granite materials, and then I will just use that material to come into these nodes, make this graph much cleaner. We're going to do the same thing. That was granite. This is rocky ground. So I've got rocky ground material, rocky screen material, right? But these are basically the same. They have different numbers, calculations in all of these areas. So this one is 777. This one is 3217, 350, 350, 350. So I'm building it so that we have more control over the materials. Go back to desk cam. Right? And then my master material, so this one is deciding the slopes, this line here, attached with this one, that blends grass into the rocky ground material. Then it passes into what blends that into the granite material. And over here, one of the things that was happening was that there was too much grass high up in the elevations. Show you what I mean. I'm not going to disconnect it, but we go up into the highlands. This was all grass, and it looked exactly the same as the grass down here. That's not the way mountains work. It's not the way the Scottish Highlands work. So I had to fix that. So these nodes here make it so that this one, these two specifically, this is where the blend starts at 2,640 and it ends at 32,400. That's the range that the grass is blending into granite, into the granite free, not the granite, but the rocky material. And then down here, this is where I started building my paint nodes. So I can go in and I can paint ML grass, rocky ground, TLS granite. What I'm going to be doing is splitting those up. So yes, we're going to have TLS granite, which is the combined material version 02, but we're also going to have the two separate granite channels. So I'm essentially going to have three different, granite is only going to be two. No, yeah, granite's going to be three as well. Now that I think about it, we really don't need to do granite. It looks good. I might still. It won't make you guys suffer through watching that. All right, but the first thing we're going to do is fix the grass. I don't even know why I have this node open right now, but I don't need it open. I can find it if I need it. No, don't even bother saving it. All right, so we have this grass node. This is our original grass graph. Here. All right, so I'm in MLs. What we're going to do is we're going to do a new material function. Oh, where'd my material functions go? We'll go up here. Material function. There we are. Okay, so we're going to name this ML. What does ML stand for? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, back over here. ML. Now we name that TLS grass dried. Okay, we're creating a new material function. Open that up. Right now, we just have that single output node. We're going to move this over. Grass version 2. This is healthy grass. Okay. Yep, we're in the right functions. Then I'm going to come back over here.
AI viewers stream book.
People's stream boo. All right, we're going to come back over here. I'm looking for dried grass. I'm going to show you a couple of things. So this is the new dried grass that I just downloaded. Grass dried MI material instance. Yes, technically I could just use this, but that's not what I want to do. This is just a material instance. It's blending these items together, and it's using this generic material MS surface. Yeah, I've got some tilling offset. I could change all of the saturation. I could change all of this. But I want everything to be consistent when I'm looking at my materials. And I'm making them for myself. So, let's see. I think we're going to be able to reuse these nodes. Control C. We're going to go to grass dried. Control V. It's C. Yeah. Oh, no. That comment box. You know what it is? Now you hit C. There we go. Okay. So this material, I'm putting it into a comment box just to help me stay a little organized. And this is going to be material function grass dried. Right. Do not change anything yet. Right now, all of these nodes are granite. If I change them, it's going to change it in the original as well. So let's not do that. Right? So I think we can use the world aligned method. We're going to test it. And if I can't, then egg on my face and I have to redo it. So we're going to call this grass dried. And I'm going to double check something in this function. Let's just click something I know has. All right. So 1111. All right. So my grass numbers are going to be in the 100s for my groups. So that's 1111 is scalar parameters. Texture parameters are 112. So over here, this is a texture parameter. Going to be 1, 2. Oh shit. What was it? Texture is 2. 1, 2, 2. Grass dried. Now, I only have to retype that for 3 items. So that was a texture material. I'm going to come over here. We're going to find scalar parameter. So that's 221. So this is going to be 121. Why is it in the 20s? Because this is my second grassy material. Grass dried. Okay. We also need to change the name. Granite, grass, dried metallic. Yeah, that's going to be 0. I don't want metally glass. And then, all right, so we have texture. I need a vector parameter. Just need a vector. Here's a vector parameter. Perfect. All right, so this is going to be 1, 1, 2, 3. Grass dried. Okay, and I will show you why I'm doing that after I rename everything. Okay, We're going to rename the output grass underscore dried. I don't need an underscore in a comment like that. It won't matter. And then let's just go through them all. All right, so I already fixed that one. Grass dried. This is a vector parameter, so we change it to vector parameter. Grass dried. Another vector parameter, so we change it to a grass dried vector parameter. Grass dried. This is a texture parameter, so we'll put it in texture parameter. Pretty repetitive right now. Sorry, this is the boring part. Grass dried vector, already put it in, perfect. Start up at the top again, grass dried, got it. Granite tint, this changes to grass tint, grass dried. Grass dried tint, this is a vector parameter, so we change it to that. Okay, granite roughness. Grass dried. Switch this over to a texture. Grass dried. Normal world align. This is a texture. Grass dried. It's a scalar. Grass dried. This is another scalar parameter. Just a couple more. Grass dried. This one I think is the last one. All right, so one of the reasons, oh, that was a scalar. Okay, so one of the reasons I was making sure to change the group on the nodes, got to click off, click back on, do a different one or the same one. If I'm keeping up with all of my naming conventions, I can just click that. Look at that. I know now that all of my parameters that I can change are now changed all to grass. Do a quick little check. Output results. I can name that grass dried. Let's call it grass dried. Okay, right now that's still the granite material because that's what we have in there. So go to content browser. We're going to put in TLS grass. That should bring us to all the ones we need. Click on the first one. That's an albedo, right? So we take, that's B. Boom. Albedo is the same line as base color, so it can be either or. Right, so the next one is also an albedo. Take that, stick that there. Now I'm going to take a quick screenshot. This is the grass textures. That we have for our did I screenshot that? Oh, shit, I did. That was supposed to be a Control C, Control V. Now, what did that do? That just sent everything into ChatGPT from this Control C. All right, I'm gonna have to redo that one so I can do a clip. But what that did, it just put that entire graph into ChatGPT. This is the grass sections that we have for our new dry grass for our new ML dry material layer. ML stands for material layer. ML dry grass. ML TLS dry grass. I am updating the textures. So this is the first time I have had a height HEI height map. So what do I need to add to include the height map? Height map, and tell me how to connect it. All right, so while that's thinking, we're gonna finish this up. So I need roughness. Roughness. Grass dried. That's an ORM. Okay, so we're gonna have to change a little bit more. Normal, on the other hand, I can just do normal. Okay. Now, this chain needs to change because I have an ORM. I wasn't paying attention. I was not paying attention to that. So this is the section that we need. This is an ORM, world aligned. Okay, so I still have those strengths. Really what I need is this. I'm gonna copy those. I'm gonna put them in over here for the moment. Okay. World aligned texture. That's the same. Yep, that's the same. So I didn't really need to do that. Needed to do have a roughness. So let's copy this. Put that up there. Copy that. Put that there. You know what? Let's just delete that node. Okay, now they're all actually listed. So the cool thing about this is this can all be deleted now. I'm gonna go back here and we have to change this. This isn't roughness. This is actually ORM. Okay, and that is going to be important. Okay, so this is the ORM texture that goes there. The cool thing about that is a 3-vector texture. So these masks, what they do, I'll pull this one out. They allow you to pull one line. XYZ is RGB, red, green, blue, in computer language, and I know that metallic is the blue line, and I know that the roughness is the green, and the matte and the red is ambient occlusion for this. Usually roughness would be R. For some reason, it doesn't work that way. But I need to go back over here to double check the next section. So I've got the Rocky strength, go to a multiplier. So this is cool. what this is actually doing is allowing me to adjust in the material instance those items. So if I go to my material instance right now, which I will, I'll go to my material instance that I currently have. TLS, MI, TLS, material instance, TLS. Okay, so this is my material instance. Look at all these different parameters that I can change. And I can change all of these because of the way that I set it up. And I think that's going to be really important as I get further into crafting the game. These are my master blends. If it's not checked, then it is already that number because I've changed it in the master. These are my current grass scalar blends parameters. Then I've got the texture parameters and the vector parameters. So let's keep these open for a minute, because what we're doing is we're going to add a second grass texture. So right now you only can see the 111, 112, and 113. And that is all coming from this grass, just the regular grass material, which is feeding into this guy right here, which feeds into my master material, ML TLS grass version 2 is what's feeding in here. ML TLS grass version 2. ML TLS grass version 2. So that's feeding into this master, which feeds into my master material. That's why I have this open. Notice little grass up here, kind of cute. You can see the rocky layer there too. All right, so let's get back to what we were doing. So I need to add 3 multipliers. I'm in the wrong one. Here we are. Okay. So multiplier. You just type multiply. And I'm gonna Control C, Control V, Control V. All right, I want to move some stuff up a little bit. Get these multipliers kind of close to where they need to be. Move the dried grass, roughness down. That's actually going to change completely. Actually, I can take that out. Nope, I can take this out. Right, because roughness goes here. R, sorry, that doesn't go there. R is ambient occlusion down here. So, Alt, not delete. You're gonna end up deleting the wrong things if you do it that way. All right, so ambient occlusion, the reason I put that on the bottom is because it's the last one. Let's X that line out. Ambient occlusion goes to B. That goes there. Then we connect this back up to ambient occlusion. Okay, that was the first one. Let's move that down. Okay, G is still the roughness line. Push that into B. That goes there. Goes back over to roughness. Roughness. Okay, metallic. Yes, it is going to be 0. When you take this line out and then you attach it, I think it changes back to 1. Gotta be a little careful there. Okay, that's going to B. Didn't. Okay, good. You don't want metallic grass. Okay, so that just basically reset this grass material. All right, so take this. I'm gonna do a quick check with Chatty. Control V. Now, what I just did was I just copied this entire graph into ChatGPT without taking a screenshot. That's really important that you know how to do that, and that I'm going to make a clip of. All right, but for tonight, I would bring it to the function without turning on actual landscape displacement yet. Your current function already has a displacement. Add the height map correctly, create a new texture object parameter. All right. I have not yet added the height or the texture object parameter, but make sure I formatted this graph correctly. I didn't notice that this was an ORM until after I started, so take special care I did that correctly. Also, why is G roughness from an ORM? RGB. That makes sense. RGB ORM. They should have called it ROM. Should have been ROM, not ORM. All right, texture. All right, so look at all these crazy customizable shits. Texture object parameter, world align texture, XYZ. Whoa, there's a lot that goes into that. Okay, we'll do it right. All right, add the height map correctly. Texture. All right, so we're gonna start the height map down here. Texture object parameter. Name this grass. Dried HEIGHT world line. Okay. Set texture. Put this in a group. Texture parameters. Then we're going to set this texture to H. Okay. Group 122, yep. Sampler type masks. Okay. For the height texture, asset itself confirm sRGB is off, compression setting masks. For the height texture asset itself. I got a problem with that earlier. We're going to go with what we've got. Click off. Serial function, preview. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Project it with the same scale. Add another world align texture. World align texture. Next, grass dried height through that guy. Yeah. Then reuse the same scale as the other A textures. The other A textures. That's this one up here. texture size, ARGB, height, world texture size. Okay, we're good. Use the output, height, world, align, texture, XYZ, because it is a grayscale. This one here. Okay, add a component mask. Component mask, XYZ. At that point, you have a clean 0, 1 height signal. Add a strength control. So this is going to be a scalar parameter. Oh, that gives you a strength control. Grass, dried, displacement, strength. Yeah. And then we're going to change the group to scalar parameters. That's going to go here because I think we're going to have a multiplier. Yeah, got that. Default 0, good. Then add a multiply. Yeah, multiply. You might be able to tell I've done this once or twice today. Ooh, but if I have a default value of 0, it's going to be 0. I know how to do math. Finally, multiply. Make material attribute multiply. So the whole wiring is TLS. That's this guy right here. Texture object parameter to world aligned texture. That's this guy. XYZ texture. Out. Component mask. This needs to be just the R. Oh no, I hate it when I do that. Bring that. No, stop it. Bring that back down. Back up here. Go to that guy. Grass dried displacement strength. Multiply B. Multiply. Make material attribute displacement. Where is displacement? Displacement all the way at the bottom. Awesome. Okay. Now, this is my first one that actually has a height map. So I want to make sure I remember that, because that should work. All right, so let's go like this. We're gonna control C. We're gonna control V. That safely carries the height system into the material layer without visibly deforming the terrain. Later, once we intentionally enable and test nanite landscape isolation, we can raise it gradually. Do not start with the values of 10 or 100. Begin around 0.5. Here's the graph. Let's check this, make sure I got it correct. Also, I think I should start with a default of 0.1 at least for the displacement, so we see how it works. Okay, now one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit apply, and we're gonna come down here, and I'm just gonna set this to 1. Watch this, see if anything changes. It did. I thought it did. No, I thought I could see some things change. All right. Chatty is inspecting what I'm doing. We're gonna highlight everything. Actually, I can just do this a little easier. I'll just increase that. There we go. Okay. Yes, the height displacement branch is wired correctly. I checked the actual connections in the graph. Your setup, blah, blah, blah. It's good. That is the correct basic structure settings you also got right. Oh, thanks. Chatty's like patting me on the back. Thanks. Open TLS, grass dried, and verify. Now I understand. Okay, so it's asking me to go here, open the height map, and verify that RGB is off and we're on compression masks. RGB is off. Compression setting. We're on alpha.
Two hearts slept in the old world's breast, one high and one
Alpha,
below.
no sRGB,
One watched over
BC.
the river road, one dreamed
4
where deep streams flow.
from source R.
Hail, third, the old
Should
lights
I
say,
change it
"Hold the
to
road till break of day. Lord, hail, the last draw near."
you can use 0.1, but it will probably be almost impossible to see and really uses. All right. Only 1 millimeter of just, yeah, I won't be able to see that. For an initial visible test, it's telling me to use 2. First, I want to check and see. If I need to change
To crown and king,
that to
some swear
alpha.
by blade and bow. But rangers watch the tree line still where
Might need to
nameless
change
whispers
this to alpha. Leave the textures as alpha. If PC4 from them is actually very good setup for a single channel height map. Yeah, I'm on ARM. Okay. You do not need to change it to masks. Masks is more useful for packed textures such as ORM. Component mask arm. Okay. We're going to apply. That saves everything. All right, so this is MLTLS dried grass. I already have regular grass. So what we're going to do is go to my new grass function from here. I'm going to look up grass dried. Okay, that's this right here. Stick it right in. I'm going to disconnect this. Not delete. I keep on doing that. And we're just going to connect this. Hit apply. Now, what did that do? That just changed every grass function that I have in my level to the new grass. I'm doing that to test. It didn't break anything. Get close. Ooh, wow. That grass looks pretty good. Especially for being up in the highlands. It's kind of, if it's dry, like, what I mean is if it doesn't rain for a couple of weeks, that's kind of what it looks like. Down here. All right, cool. But it doesn't have any height. So I want to test that real. I'm just gonna test that. Come over here. And change this to 3. Apply. That's going to go through all of the chains. So it goes through here, then it goes into the grass here, and then it goes to the material texture. Then goes to this. Oh, what did I want to show you before? Notice the 111, 112, and 113 have now been replaced. These are all the modifiers that I can change right from the material instance. That's cool. Not only that, but I can duplicate this material instance, change its name, and then I have 2 that I can change and modify. I think that's awesome. That's also why I'm trying to keep everything super organized. right, so let's take a look. Honestly, yeah, I know it changed, but I can't really see it. Let's go see how big this grass is. Ah, look at how big that grass is. Actually, no, we are going to change the tilling a little bit, but go back here. Change that back to 1. Apply. All right, so what we can do in the material instance is we can come over here, scalar parameters. Oh, I don't have tilling. Why am I tilling? Uh-oh. Well, looks like I need to build in some tilling. Thought I had tilling in .ml. Oh, sure I did. Oh, this is a different ML. Completely different structure. They should have had tilling in here too. Huh. I might be missing tilling. I like to make sure I have tilling. Alright, we're going to do a quick check.
Gate is sealed and the pressure holds. Deep runes cut where the river rolls. Smoke in the beard and fire in the bone. No weak hand may wake the stone. Thrum, drum, hold.
I think I'm missing tilling.
Barum burns and the sparks are thrown. Devar, shut the gate. Hammer now before it breaks.
Roll line setup. Your tilling control is in part of the vector parameters. Those feed the texture size input in the world. Okay, texture parameters. So we'll go back to this. Then texture parameters. Not any of those. Vector parameters. Here we go. This is what I want to change. Okay. All right. So I want to make this smaller. So we're going to do 500.
Too few lived and too many died, but the brace still holds on the old mark show. Where the lost halls.
Okay. Save that.
Thrum, drum, hold the stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown.
I think I made it smaller.
Shut the gate. Grath cast till the morning.
All right, let's get to a standing height. Okay. Those are kind of big. Still. So, go back here. We're going to adjust this to 200. Hit save. Check this out. Okay. So, texture size. A isn't really adjusting it. So we're going to go back to 10. No, we're going to go back to 500. Okay. Then I'm going to adjust these to 750. I think that did it. Yep. Much better looking grass. Much better looking grass. Okay, like that. All right, cool. I'm gonna do a couple of quick little screenshots here, give chat some information. This is what the current new grass looks like based on the graph you just saw and the changes in my material instance. Do you have any recommendations? And I just noticed that I got a warning. I don't like warnings. Landscape actors with physical materials need to be rebuilt. Okay, rebuild them. Get that error away. I don't like errors.
The floor is worn, crag tuck. Mark the wound, forged by fire and mended soon.
Computer was working, but right now it reads more like hey. Sure, that's what it's gonna say. Okay. B is 750. With world line texture, those numbers are centimeters per full textured tile. Okay. I think this is a 3x3. Normal spies the character's feet. Change the scale first. Let's go back to fab. This is dried grass. It is a 1x1. All right. So. Okay. Slow it down, Kieran. All right. So, why did I go back to fab to check this? Filling essentially is how large the repetitions are. So, I went here to check the scan area. This is a 1x1 meter scan. So, this is way overstretched at the moment. Okay. And change this here. But honestly, we're going to change it here. We're going to fix it here. This is not the right one. Looking for grass dried. Okay. We're actually going to change it here. So we're going to start with size A. We're going to adjust this to 100, 100, 100, and size B. Why do I have two of those? Basically as a rotated offset. And to create some variation in the original material. Kind of like bombing, only not using a bombing. Okay, and then I'm going to turn these off. Save. I should have changed those. Oh, shoot. Did I do the wrong one? Might have. Because that... Oh. Grass dried texture. No, that's right. Okay. Try offset. Do those change? I only have one offset. Let's save that. Shouldn't have to change these, but just to be sure. I think if I check it off, it goes back to the original values. And the original values are here. Yes, I would reduce dried world offset B. $17,900. X should be, all right, world offset, 360, 90, and 100. Apply that. Now we're going to check that here. Yeah, so that carried right through. That was perfect. Okay. Save. Check the grass. Oh, look at that. Look at how good that grass looks. That looks awesome. Slow it down, Kieran. Get close. Ah, that looks fantastic. Love it. Yeah, I'm not just checking out feet. Oh, there's no toenails on the feet. There's a spot for a big toenail. Ooh. My other company is long toe. I wonder if Oh, he's got the long toe. Nice. That's awesome. All right, cool. So, getting back to fixing my grass materials. Okay. Now we have 2 grass MLs in the main grass ML. So, what do we need to add here to make cool, believable grass? Fair question. I think it's a fair question. And I'm going to need to go back and take a look at some of the finer details from what I've already done. Especially since this grass. No, you can see the patterning. Okay, going to be a lot less patterning in a moment or so. All right, so this one's fine. Save that. This one's fine. Save that. This is what we're working on. Right now, the parent function, thank you, contains both child functions, but the dried grass function is connected directly. I know that. Add the actual material blend. Blend material attributes. So, blend material attributes. Great. Disconnect this line. Not delete. Alt. Okay. Wire. Blend material healthy grass. So that's this guy here. MLTLS grass. That's this node. MLTLS. I gotta keep it the same. Healthy grass. Okay. Save that. We'll go back to that. That should have updated. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might have a crash. Yep, I know what happened though. I do know what happened. Healthy grass. Output MLTLS grass version 2. What does it say output? Shouldn't. Okay, so we're gonna go back. This is where the first error is occurring. It's occurring twice. TLS grass. Okay. TLS grass. All right, so we need ML TLS Grass version 2.
Stag Knight.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, kinda. Alright, but I just broke something. No. So disconnect this line. It did not like me resaving that name.
My team won the championship, but also someone stole 130 bucks from me.
Nah, shit, I'm sorry about that. That sucks. Okay, stop previewing. Start the previewing. So all I did was rename that node. Output MTLS healthy grass. Let's just delete this node. Get rid of it. Output MLTLS grass version 2. I know that's going there. Stick that there. Okay, that's fine. Go back to the master. I'm gonna delete that. We're gonna delete that. I'm gonna save. Okay. It's kind of fine. Now I want content. Let's get rid of that. ML TLS grass. This one. Uh-oh. Float is not compatible with the material attributes. I broke it. Oh no. Okay, let's try something else just to see if it still works. Take dried grass. There we go. Okay, so that still works. Still. All right, let's go back here. And this time we need to pull healthy graph. Healthy grass. Uh-oh. Something's wrong. Okay. All right. So blend material attributes to output. Meaning, yeah, healthy grass alpha. Do not use a normal alert for the two function outputs because the output material attributes will use a blend at the end. This one looks right. That does look like what it needs to. Okay, what are we using for the alpha? What championship were you in? Or what championship was today? Okay, absolute world position. World's position. World position. There we go. Okay. World position, absolute world position divided by grass dry noise size. Divide. I think that's going to be a Z. Check one of the ones that I haven't broken yet. World position. Nope, XYZ. Okay. I'm gonna go back here. Divide by noise size. This is gonna be a vector parameter. Vector parameter. Grass. Dry. Noise size. Let's make sure that we put this. Oh, we don't have anything. That's fine. It should be. This is master material, master grass material. So this should be 100 or 101 rather. Grass. Grass. Master. Noise. No. Grass. Master. Vector. Was this a vector? No. Parameter. Parameters. All right, let's go back over to this one. It's not a vector parameter. It's just a parameter. Yeah, regular general parameter. So delete that. It's a scalar parameter. So, grass, dry, noise, size. This is 101. Grass, master, scalar, parameters. Okay. Then we go to noise. There's a smooth step out here. Okay. Absolute world position. Let's go back and take a look at this. World position divided by, and it goes to noise. Okay. Master rocky ground noise set. Let's make sure I'm keeping my naming conventions the same. So it was master first. Master grass dry noise. Goes into here. Now, right now, multiplying by 0 or dividing by 0. We're going to divide by 1. Right, that goes into the world position node. Yeah, good. Noise, smooth step. Blend material attributes. Okay, so I already have my blend material attributes set up. Perfect. So then let's move this over. Smooth step can go here. That goes into value. This goes into alpha. Oh, no, it doesn't. There's a lerp. Ooh, there's a lerp. Grass dry strength. Grass dry master amount. Smooth step. Alright. Vector parameter. God damn it. Vector parameter. That's just. Nope, not a vector. Scalar parameter, Kieran. Get a scalar parameter. And you need 2 of them, but we're going to call this one Master Grass Dry Strength. I'm gonna put this into that. We're gonna control C, control V. I'm gonna control C, control V. We're gonna rename this one Master Amount. Okay, saturate. So, get rid of that. Nope, get rid of it. Yeah, saturate. Blend material attributes alpha. Hey, we got grass. Check this graph. Tell me what I am doing wrong or what we need to add. Let's do it. If the main structure correct, but 2 parameters are connected to the wrong place. Right now, Unreal is using master dry into a smooth step, min, and a max. Those should not control the smooth thresholds. You are missing separate. Oh, blend low, blend high. Scalar parameter. Master blend low. Just check and make sure I have that right. Yeah, blend low. Master rocky. Master grass. Master grass. Why did I do that? Master grass blend low.
2 hearts slept in the old world's breast, one high and one below.
Screen, max screen. Okay, now I get it. Now I get what I did wrong. Okay. This, disconnect. Disconnect that. These come over here. This guy also, stop it. This guy also gets disconnected. These guys all move this way. These guys move down. This one changes to max. Okay. Min. Max. Now, What are my numbers? All right, so we have saturate, smooth step. Now it goes from smooth step to a LARP. Take the saturate out.
Bite your tongue and face the dawn and never answer back.
LARP. Sorry, LARP. No, I have no idea what LARP is. That's not the one I want. LERP. Yeah, I want LARP. Just copy and paste it from. I don't know if this is going to work right, but we're testing. We're having some fun. That went into a LERP, so need another multiply. Master Rocky Ground Strength. Multiply. Boom.
So mend your strap and string your bow. Let fear have one last breath.
Control V. Master Grass. Multiply Strength. Is that what I wanted to call that? Scree Strength. So this is actually going to be dry. Multiply. Dry Strength. I think I'm connecting all these correctly. We're going to find out in a second. Yeah, that looks like my healthy grass. C, and this is because that's that. So let's change that to 0.2. Control C, Control V. Let's check and see if this one is correct. Pretty sure it is. I'm like 90% sure that this is correct. Oh, but the center of the alpha chain is still not correct. The healthy dried blend itself is wild properly. The problem is the LERP and the duplicate strength parameter. What is correct? Healthy grass, blend material A. Oh, so I don't need this multiplier. Saturation, blend material attributes. This part is good. Absolute world position, divide, noise, smooth step. And your smooth step now has separate threshold parameters, which is also correct. Low high, low max rather. Goes into the smooth step. What is wrong? Currently have strength LERP A, amount LERP B, smooth step LERP alpha, and a LERP that does not produce the mask we intend. LERP is blending numerically strength and amount. Okay. We also have two separate scalar nodes named strength. They have different parameter, so Unreal may treat them awkwardly. Correct fix. Delete LERP, one duplicate master dry strength node. Add two multiplier nodes. So we can delete that. We're going to delete that.
Hold the stone.
Multiply. Multiply.
Gate is sealed and the pressure
There, one duplicate. All right, wire the chain like this. Smooth output, multiply A. Smooth output, multiply A. Master grass dry strength. Okay, multiply 1 output to multiply 2A. I'm sure it's going to be this one. Funny, it looks exactly the fucking same. I'm sure over the rest of my build, it does not look the same. Finally, multiply output 2, saturate. Yep, okay, that's right. So let's do one last check here. Got these defaults. All right, master grass dry noise is 1. Got it. Master grass blend low, 0, 0. Master grass dry amount 0. Oh, here we are. 18,000. Yeah, 18,000. Why the hell is it telling me 18,000? Master grass dry blend low. 0.4. High is 0.7. Master grass strength 0.65. And amount is going to be 1. Not 0.1, but 1. I would rename your threshold parameters from blend low to grass dry blend low. Grass dry blend mat. Oh no, it wasn't. Blend high. That makes it clear. Controls good. Also fix the remaining typo. I have a typo somewhere. Master grass. Ooh. I do have a typo. Fixed. All right. Final layout. Okay. I think I've got it right. Before I compile this, actually, I'm just going to compile it. Oops. Okay, now I have this correct. High is noise size so high at 18,000. What does that do? Let's find out. All right, so this is saved. Now my grass looks like shit. Oh, that's because I don't have anything connected. Ah.
Too few lived and too many died. But the brace still holds in the old Mark show, where the lost halls breathe below. Thrum, drum, hold the stone, Barum burns and the sparks are thrown.
All right, let's hope this works. Yay, we have grass again. Now let's come over here. All right, so this is the yellow dry grass. I don't see any of my nice green. Oh, yeah, look at that. I got the green patches. You can see little clovers. I got the dry patches.
till the morning breaks.
Okay, so that noise is doing that. So we're gonna have to adjust that noise quite a bit. All right, so we either need to adjust the noise specifically or build this so the yellow grass
There's a road
is
where the
blended
stones lean, where the fog walks soft
with
and
the
hills turn green.
good
Wagon
healthy
wheels rest
grass in a
on
more
the
logical way.
sign of the three-legged stag.
For example, more yellow
Oh, the stew is
grass
done and the bed's
when
all
it gets higher,
and the roof lets rain on the fortunate meek.
higher
The wolves
in
won't fall,
elevation
the dead won't drag if you stay
or
by the side
near
of the
a road
three-legged
or
stag.
path.
Raise one high,
But
raise one
at the
low,
moment,
for the
we
road
have
where the lost
leopard spot
fun, stone
grass,
and fire
and we need to fix this.
for the three-legged stag.
All right, so we got leopard spot grass. Cool. But it's working. It's not working exactly the way I wanted it.
The smith swears the cellar has a door made of stone. The cook says the
All right,
tower
but
comes when
we
you
have, let's see if we've finished any of our things. Create MLs for dirt, grass, and forest. Well, we did the one for grass. Took a little longer than I thought. Fix the, okay, we're fixing the grass right now. Okay, so we can check 3 off. Yeah, we can just check 3 off. All right, yes, this is at the point we should stop treating dry grass like random spots and start treating it like a biome condition. The current mask is doing exactly what it was built to do. No shit. That creates isolated, rounded blobs, which is why it reads like leopard spots. Better approach is broad noise, elevated influence, optional path influence, final dry grass mask. First, keep the noise, but demote it. Noise should only break up the edges. It should not be the main reason grass becomes dry. Okay, change the current balance. Okay, change the current influence balance to something like master grass dry strength. Okay, this goes to 0.25. We keep the amount at 1. Also soften the existing mask. Blend low is going to be 0.3. And the high is going to be 0.78. That will immediately reduce the hard obvious islands. Okay, cool. Yeah, it definitely reduced them. I can still see them though. That gives broader, slower variations, but this alone will not fully solve the logic placement problems. Add elevation-driven dryness. Okay, cool. This is the best next solution. Create these scalar parameters. Scalar parameter. We're going to call the first one master. Dry height start. Okay. We're also going to just stick that there. Control C. Control C. Control V. Control V. So I have 3 new parameters. Scalar parameters. Need to change these names. Master grass, dry, end. And this one is going to be strength. Height, strength. BTH. Yep, got them all in the right place. Because your landscape world heights are unusual, we should use values based on your actual landscape. Okay, cool. Saying 8,000, but I think this should be a bit higher. Let's take a look at my master material. As I mentioned, I've already done some grass fading. And really what I want is the grass in this area to be the dry. So I'm actually going to do the fade in at like 2,400. 24, and it's going to end at 36. 24. 20, is it 24? It is 24,000. Yeah, 24,000. Gonna end at 40,000. Okay. And the strength gonna be 0.65. Okay, cool. We will turn those once we inspect the material. Oh, fuck you. Okay. Exact type mask wiring. Use another absolute world position node or reuse the existing one. Just gonna control. I'll just use that one. Absolute world position Z. Master height start. Exact height mask wiring. Need a mask. I think I got one of those here. Ah, yeah. Yep. Smooth step value, smooth step min, smooth step max. Yeah. So we're going to copy that. We're going to paste that. Right. So we're going to smooth step value is this guy here. Master grass dry high start smooth step min. I'm doing this the way I think I am. The one that's in the material will still work, and it'll still turn a little bit of it green. I think. I hope. I hope it doesn't override it. That would suck. Master dry height end. That produces elevation. Then height smooth step. Master grass. All that result. Dry mask height. Use a multiplier here. All right, these are doing slightly different things. Height, smooth step. It is a multiplier. Start reading, Kieran. All right. Height, smooth step, multiplier A. Multiplier B. Good. Call this result dry height mask. Height with existing noise. What? How do I put in a result? Result. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna call it dry height mask. All right. Your current noise. Okay. Your current noise branch ends after noise smooth step. Right here. Noise smooth step. Multiply by dry string. Okay, that's this right here. Take that result and combine it with the new height mask using add. So, noise dry mask A. Okay, so let's put it in an add node. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. I don't think it really matters if I plug one into A and one into B, but it says to do it that way, specifically. That goes back into the multiplier. Then complete the logic. Yeah, okay, that logic is completed. Do a quick check. All right, how does the graph look now? Don't yet. We already had the.
Every time the night bells ring,
I'll just give them the whole graph, the part of the graph.
they bring, like the North Star in the sky.
Don't forget that we already had
You're my reason why.
an elevation based. I spelled elevation wrong. Elevation based check in the master material, which I am giving that to you again as well. Okay, one important improvement instead of adding height and noise equally, need more natural setup. Okay, cool. Roads and paths. For roads, I would not try to detect the road automatically from ordinary world position. Road spline writes a mask onto the RVT. Okay. Tell me to paint. Paint dry grass near roads, which is fine. Okay, cool. All right, well, it's doing a little research. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Certainly interesting. That got way too red. I almost feel like I put that on the wrong axis. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Especially since the grass over here is still green, and that should be turning red. The graph is technically wired correctly now, but after comparing it with the landscape master, I would change the logic slightly before calling it finished. Yeah, no shit. Got leopard spots again. That's very red. Yeah, I feel like I might have used the wrong axis. 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 However you say that. For height. 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 For height. Alright. Graph's technically wired correctly now, but after comparing it with the Landscape Master, I would change the logic slightly before calling it finished. Your current grass ML does this: noise mask times dry strength plus height mask and height strength, dry amount, saturation, grass blend alpha. That wiring is valid. What the master material already does. Your Landscape Master already uses elevation to remove the entire grass material and replace it with rocky ground. Yes. World position Z. Smooth step. Height grass fade start. That height mask is combined with the rocky slope mask through max, so elevation progressively changes. Grass family, rocky ground. It does not decide whether the grass family is healthy or dried. So the two systems have different jobs. Yes, that's fine. Landscape Master elevation, where the grass stops existing. Grass ML elevation, where the remaining grass becomes dry before disappearing. Keeping both is sensible. The current grass ML height values are too high. Master grass dry height end. The Landscape Master is already almost completely replaced with grass with rocky ground by 32.4. That means the dried grass height effect is reaching full strength after the grass has mostly disappeared. Okay, so let's change the recommendation first. Okay, so it's telling me to switch this to 12,000. Switch this to 22,000. And height strength 0.55. Apply. That creates a logical sequence. Okay, cool. Upper grass becomes dry just before rocky terrain takes over. The remaining leopard spot issue. Current add means noise can create dried grass everywhere, even where the height mark is 0. It's fine. Boosting noise strength will soften it, but it can still leave isolated yellow islands across the ground. There's a lot of yellow. I would say there's too much yellow. Didn't change anything over here. Oh, wait. Better final alpha structure. Place the add between the independent height and noise masks with this. Add A, master grass dry, add B. Okay. Telling me to create a couple new scalar parameters. Scholar parameters, whatever. Master dry noise variations. Says 0.35. We're gonna put this into masters. Control C. Nope. Control C, Control V. Change this one's name. Height base. EI height base. 0.65. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so noise smooth step. All right, so noise smooth step multiplied by master grass dry noise variation. So am I getting rid of strength? Resulting logic. Master grass dry strength. Once a mask height strength becomes somewhat redundant. Okay, I think it's telling me to place this with this. Okay, so multiply this. Okay, noise smooth step multiplied by master grass noise variation. Okay, multiplier add A.
Light above and stone beneath, cold hands around the fire. The ridge waits black again.
Master grass dry height base.
Thin and tired.
Multiplier B.
Two hearts slept in the old world's breast, one high and one below.
Master grass dry height base. Got it. Multiplier B.
One dreamed where
Add.
streams flow.
Multiply A. Dry height mask.
The old lights say, hold the road till break of day. Lothale, the lost draw near.
Follow the light when the dark draws near.
Break that. Add B. Okay. 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 Multiply by master. So yeah, I need another multiply.
But rangers watch the tree line still where nameless whispers go.
Just
If
Control
you
C,
hear a
Control
dead
V.
friend call soft behind your back, bite your tongue
All right.
and face
Noise
the
smooth
dawn
step.
and
Multiply by
never
master dry
answer.
grass. So cut this back off.
The old lights say, hold the road till break
Keep
of
that
day.
here.
Lothale, the lost draw near.
Multiply by master grass dry noise
When
variation.
the dark draws near.
Okay. That guy goes to that guy. Okay. Add master grass dry height base. Master grass dry height base. Add B. Add multiply A.
Moonlit grass, one shadow left behind. The stag stood tall where hope grew thin and turned the lost from blind. So mend your strap and string your bow. Let fear
Multiply.
have one
Need
last
another
breath.
multiply.
The road remembers those who
All right, let's
stand
put the multiply together.
who walk
Multiply dry height mask. That's this guy.
Hail, Thur, the old lights say,
Multiply by master grass dry amount.
When the dark draws near,
Oh, down here, dummy.
light above and stone beneath, hold the road till break of day.
I don't need this. All right, where does master, okay, master grass dry height base goes to add B. I think this goes here. That goes here. Dry height mask multiply B. Multiply by master grass amount. That's this. Ooh. Which one goes where? Okay, so I think this strength does need to go away. Goes away. That goes there. This add goes there, and that goes there. Well, it built a material. C. Height mask. I don't know. By height strength. All right. Well, let's. Oh. Maybe I wired it correctly. Yeah, I still have some patchy yellow spots. But up here, there's green, there's yellow. Be no more green or very little green. Honestly, that looks pretty freaking good. Yes, you found the problem. Your height smooth. Honestly, that looks okay. A little bit too much green up here, but I can paint over that. That doesn't look bad. And once I get like actual grass growing, yeah, that'll look good. The exported graph. This is the current connection to absolute world position XYZ dry height. Because that produces a vector rather than a single height value, Unreal ultimately winds up using a component of the vector where a scalar is required. The result behavior, fix the height branch. Disconnect the XYZ. Disconnect the XYZ wire from the height smooth step. Height smooth step, where the hell are you? Smooth step. Height. Absolute world position. Oh. Oh. In the exported graph, this is currently connected. Absolute world position, XYZ, dry height, smooth step. Because this produces a vector rather than... Oh, you silly goose. I said something needed to be connected just to Z.
Shut the gate, graph cars till the morning breaks. Hold the stone, hold the stone till the morning breaks.
Your broad noise currently receives full XYZ world position. That is not the cause of the huge regional split. Check it out. Boom, look at that. Look at that. Oh, no, it's still there. Most of this. Okay, that's kind of green. Not enough dried grass, but I'll take it. Absolute append vector A. Okay, this is not the cause of the huge regional split, but I would change it so altitude does not alter the patch pattern. Use absolute world position XY. So it's telling me to switch this to XY. Z is height, after all. Ooh, did not like that. Did not like that at all. Okay, we're just going to change that back. How about that? I'm going to accept it. Whatever that error was, I just made it go away. I am okay with that. But we are going to show you how to create another paint material. So right now, show you what I have. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. Huh. I wonder if this allows me to paint two separate materials. Let's go find out. All right, landscape. We're going to go to paint. Right now, this was paint grass. This was my first paint node. And it doesn't let me do a fresh one. So let's go here. I'm going to delete this. Because what we're going to do, we're going to find grass. Yeah, grass. Healthy grass. Okay, that's going to be healthy grass. We are going to copy and paste that. Change this name to paint grass dry. And change this one to paint grass healthy. Then I'm gonna take these. We're gonna move all these down. Okay. I'm gonna disconnect this line. I'm gonna copy and paste another one of these. So what I'm doing is splitting the graph apart a little bit. That's why the connections just died. We're going to put the material into the new attribute. We're going to find our dry grass, this guy right here. Stick that one there. Stick that to the alpha. Okay, then we're going to apply that material. So that was pretty easy. What did we do? Well, let's go over it. I put in a blend materials attribute node towards the end of the graph. This is after all my slope stuff. So this is after the base material is actually put together. The one that is affected by slope and by height. So after that, this section here, these 4 nodes create paint layers. And I should have just updated one. This node here is the setting material attribute for the visibility mask so that I can cut holes. All right, so let's hit apply. ML, oh, this is not the right. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, landscape mode. You see how it went away? That's perfectly fine. We're just going to exit out. Yeah, we're going to delete that layer. I haven't done any painting with it. And we're going to hit create layers from assigned materials. So right now I'm under my land, under my layers. So landscape, which is my TLS landscape material. So this should add 2 new. So yeah, we have 4. Perfect. Okay. Now this one's already assigned places to save. So I want to assign grass healthy. Now I have a file for this under materials, landscape, layer info. I don't know why there's 2 layer infos. LI paint, LI TL paint. There we go. Okay, that puts that one there, and then autosaves packages. Once I finish this, I'm going to be done. Sorry, I got some work to do. All right, so want to save this in the same place. TLS, materials, landscape, layer info, delete that. LI for layer info. TLS for Three-Legged Stag. There we go. Paint grass dry. Now that's there. So now I can go down and let's say we want to paint some healthy grass. See how it's getting a little bit darker and a little greener? It's because I just stuck some healthy grass on top of the dried grass. You can see the clovers. A lot less clovers. A lot more yellow. Okay. So that's how you add a paint layer. We're going to save. And yeah, I'm going to be done. Sorry I didn't quite get through everything. Let's see what I did show you. I did create the material layer for grass. I'm going to do the same for dirt and for forest. I'm going to do that maybe later. I did not fix the current ones, but I did show you the paint layer. I'll be fixing the ones that shouldn't take very long because those are already split up. What do I mean by that? These ones are already split up. So all I need to do is copy this, create a new material function, ML layer, copy that in there, and then drag it back in, reattach it to A. That's not going to take me very long. I should do it. All right, I'm going to say I did 2. And I already did this already, so we're fine. We're good. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and step different.
Every time my phone does ring, I'm hoping it's your smile it'll bring. Like the North Star up in the sky, you guide me home, You're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide. You're my way back home. When the night feels long and cold, your love's the warmth I'll always hold. Like that star shining so bright, you bring me home. You make it right. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide. You're my way back home. Every time my phone does ring, I'm hoping it's your smile it'll bring. Like the North Star up in the sky, you guide me home. You're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide. You're my way back home. When the night feels long and cold, your love's the warmth I'll always hold. Like that star shining so bright, you bring me home. You make it right. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide. You're my way back home. Every time my phone does ring, I'm hoping it's your smile it'll bring. Like the North Star up in the sky, you guide me home. You're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide. You're my way back home. When the night feels long and cold, your love's the warmth I'll always hold. Like that star shining so bright, you bring me home. You make it right. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide. You're my way back home. Every time my phone does ring, I'm hoping it's your smile it'll bring. Like the North Star up in the sky, you guide me home. You're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, you're my way back home. When the night feels long and cold, your love's the warmth I'll always hold. Like that star shining so bright, you bring me home, you make it right. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, you're my way back home. Every time my phone does ring, I'm hoping it's your smile it'll bring. Like the North Star up in the sky, you guide me home, you're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, you're my way back home. When the night feels long and cold, your love's the warmth I'll always hold. Like that star shining so bright, you bring me home, you make it right. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, you're my way back home. Every time my phone does ring, I'm hoping it's your smile it'll bring. Like the North Star up in the sky, you guide me home, you're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, you're my way back home. When the night feels long and cold, your love's the warmth I'll always hold. Like that star shining so bright, you bring me home, you make it right. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, you're my way back home. Every time my phone does ring, I'm hoping it's your smile it'll bring. Like the North Star up in the sky, you guide me home, you're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, you're my way back home. When the night feels long and cold, cold. Your love's the warmth I'll always hold. Like that star shining so bright, you bring me home, you make it right. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, you're my way back home. Every time my phone does ring, I'm hoping it's your smile it'll bring. Like the North Star up in the sky, you guide me home, you're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, you're my way back home. When the night feels long and cold, your love's the warmth I'll always hold. Like that star shining so bright, you bring me home, you make it right. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, you're my way back home. Every time my phone does ring, I'm hoping it's your smile it'll bring. Like the North Star up in the sky, you guide me home, you're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, you're my way back home. When the night feels long and cold, your love's the warmth I'll always hold. Like that star shining so bright, you bring me home, you make it right. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, you're my way back home. Every time my phone does ring, I'm hoping it's your smile it'll bring. Like the North Star up in the sky, you guide me home, you're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, you're my way back home. When the night feels long and cold, your love's the warmth I'll always hold. Like that star shining so bright, you bring me home, you make it right. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide. You're my way back home. Every time my phone does ring, I'm hoping it's your smile it'll bring. Like the North Star up in the sky, you guide me home. You're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide. You're my way back home. When the night feels long and cold, your love's the warmth I'll always hold. Like that star shining so bright, you bring me home. You make it right. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide. You're my way back home. Every time my phone does ring, I'm hoping it's your smile it'll bring. Like the North Star up in the sky, you guide me home. You're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide. You're my way back home. When the night feels long and cold, your love's the warmth I'll always hold. Like that star shining so bright, you bring me home. You make it right. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide. You're my way back home. Every time my phone does ring, I'm hoping it's your smile it'll bring. Like the North Star up in the sky, you guide me home. You're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide. You're my way back home. When the night feels long and cold, your love's the warmth I'll always hold. Like that star shining so bright, you bring me home. You make it right. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. time my phone does ring, I'm hoping it's your smile it'll bring. Like the North Star up in the sky, you guide me home, you're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through. Every night I'm coming back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, you're my way back home. When the night feels long and cold, your love's the warmth I'll always hold. Like that star shining so bright, you bring me home, you make it right. You're the light that leads me through.